Happy Boxing Day, everybody! Or at least it's Boxing Day on the day I filmed this. I figured now was the perfect time to film. At first, I was thinking, oh, I'll just start filming my videos after my grandma and my sister and brother-in-law head home, like right after New Year's. But, my mom is outside with the baby and playing with him, and my brother and sister, my brother-in-law and sister are napping because, of course, they're incredibly tired. And my sister had to get up like at the crack of dawn because her baby woke up. And then the older one is taking a nap as well. He fell asleep in the car. But I decided to, first I'm trying to decide if I like this better or if I like this better. I kind of like both. I don't know. I think they're both cute looks. I'll go with this because I feel like this looks more French. Okay, so I thought I would film a video where I talk about what I got for Christmas this year, since yesterday, well, at least as of filming this video would be, while I'm filming this, scratch that. As I'm filming this video, it would be yesterday, but when this video goes up, it will no longer be yesterday. So I guess you might see this after Christmas anyway, like maybe on New Year's or after New Year's, I don't know. I'm actually not, I think, well, I get the chance, I'm going to try to film more than one video today. So, but I don't know if I'll get a chance to, because, who knows, my mom might ask me to come down to watch Help Her With the Baby with Daniel. He's 1, and he's adorable, and he gets into everything, That's the thing about, you love them to death, and they're so sweet and adorable, but they just get into everything. So if your house is not baby-proof, and you're chasing them around all the time, making sure they don't get into anything or hurt themselves, it's crazy, and it's very stressful, but it is a workout. Like, my sister, back when the older one was born, my sister had to kind of, lecture me, tell me off. I don't know because I don't want to make my sister seem like a, mean or anything. But I wasn't used to, and even today, sometimes I still am caught not paying attention to them as thoroughly as I should. So far, I'm pretty lucky, and they've, been okay, but told off to, make sure I pay attention. Because she's like, I don't want you to kill my child. She doesn't say that, but that's basically, I'm sure you guys get that. It's basically the point, that she doesn't want me to hurt her, get her kid, risk her kid's life. But anyway, so let's talk about what I got for Christmas. I'm wearing one of my Christmas gifts. So, I remember back when my sister was in college, she studied abroad in France. And in spring 2007, not last year, I meant 2007, we went to visit her in Southwest France, where she was living, and I wanted the touristy, most cliche thing you could think of while in France, and that was a beret, but we never got around to buying it, because my mom told me, oh, well, we can find it somewhere else, and we just never got around, and by the time we got back to Paris, it was late, and, everything, I think it was 6, in which to us that's early, but that's still a little early to us Americans, unless you live in a small town like here. That's late here. Everything was closed by the time we got back, so we never got, and then we were leaving the next day, so we never really got a chance to buy one. So my mom had suggested this year to create an Amazon wish list, and I went searching for stuff like books and all the books I've wanted, and then I went ahead and searched for this, a beret, and I found a collection of them. Let me show you where are all my others. here I got this red one, and unfortunately this is my mom's shirt. I don't have one that actually matches it. Or is not a nice shirt. I got a navy blue, a gray one, yellow, canary yellow, a dark green, which I like this color green, and I also like the olivey kind of green. I mean, not on everything, but on clothes I really like it. And then this like other bright blue one, not just navy blue. So I have a whole bunch of different colors, which is really nice. And I can mix and match, and like I'm already thinking about, because we might go out to this crepe place for breakfast or brunch. So we're gonna try to go today, but then apparently it was closed on the day after Christmas. So we ended up not going. So I'm going to probably wear one again. So let's see. Oh, I'm also actually using one of the gifts. It's so my sister got me a new cover for my keyboard, so that sometimes you might like get food and stuff or sneeze and the keyboard gets all gross and stuff. So I've been using a keyboard cover for that one, and I actually really like this one better because you can see the letters. Like sometimes you can't, especially if I get up like really early in the morning and decide to turn my computer, then on the cover it was white. It was pink and white. And I think at the time I was thinking, I don't want to get a color that matches my room, which means I got a lot of teal and I got a little bit of a teal and gray theme going on in my room, and I didn't want to get a teal and gray keyboard cover, but actually now I have one, and it looks better because it's black. The letters and numbers and all the other keys, but it also has a little bit of purple on here as well, which is really cool. But unfortunately, you guys can't see, and I don't want to take it off. Okay, so let's see. So let's talk. So next, I also got. Okay, these are so cool. Like my teenage cousins. Well, all my cousins are teenagers on this side of the family. Like my mom's side of the family came to visit today on I think on Sunday, and we're gonna just stay for the day because they're in the next state over. So it's not. It takes them 3-4 hours to get here and then to drive back. So they end up just coming for the day. And then we did a little pre-Christmas opening thing with them. And one of the gifts I got was from my cousins got me these cute little slippers, they're cute. Some of them actually have they're socky slippers, and they have doggies on them. But the other pair doesn't. The other pair is actually just plain, but it's a nice pattern. It's really pretty, and I like the blue. Very wintry. And I do actually get, I wear socks to bed, and I do get cold, here, even though we're in the Carolinas. We still apparently get winter here. It's funny, we moved, one of the reasons I was excited to move here was to get away from the wintry weather, and I was wrong, and we definitely get wintry weather here. It doesn't snow as much, but I actually thought back in Maryland, it was more the ice that was the problem. And that's why school would be closed sometimes because of the really bad ice on the roads. But it wasn't like New York or Massachusetts, where it's like, you have 10 feet of snow, 10, 20 feet of snow. But these are so cute, and I like the ones with the doggies on them. And then those other family members also got me this cute little fleece. In the Carolinas, they're big on like getting your initials engraved and printed on clothes and on your luggage and stuff. So people definitely know it's yours. you can have the same initials as someone else, but I can't remember what it's decal or something, or I don't know. There's a particular name, but it's really cute. I love this. I really like this color combination. Um, I'm not a huge fan of pink, but on clothes, I don't. I'm at, like, darker pink. It's not that light, fluffy pink, like the pink that, it's the cliche pink that you give if you have a little girl, I'm not a big fan of that really light con candy pink. But I like the darker pink. So, and this is fleece. It's gonna be it feels really comfortable, and I haven't tried it on yet. I'm actually gonna have to do some trying on of clothes. A lot of clothes trying on, especially like some of the clothes that. So and then they also got me this. And funnily enough, my mom didn't realize. I had mentioned to my mom previously that I would like like a cover, this, I can't think of the word, a blanket throw, that's the word I'm thinking of. I told her a few days before Christmas, and I guess that was one of the last things she got me, probably, but this is not, but basically she got me one, but then she didn't know my aunt that would also get me one, so it matches my room, because like I said, I have a teal gray pattern. It's really nice, and my dog's informed Rascal last night decided he was gonna make this his blanket. So, at least it's not black. Black, the hair really shows up. See, it's very warm and comfortable, and I love the idea of blankets, And so if I ever do, there's a tag out there that asks the question of what's your favorite cozy reading item, and I would probably start saying a blanket, a nice cozy blanket or throw. And I actually have a little one that came with a pair of pajamas that my grandma got me a couple years ago, but it's a small one. It's like orange and gray, and I think, and you guys have probably seen it on my, like, the chair that I used to use. Fortunately, we had to move that because I kept hitting the wall with that chair. So, we moved that to the other corner, and I was tempted to, like, get rid of that chair because it's just not always, it's a hassle to get up out of bed, and it moves a lot, so it's cozy, but there are some cons to having that kind of chair. It's not really it's the Papasan chairs, the big round ones. So I got that for Christmas as well. Now, I think that's all from that aunt and uncle and cousins. Then the other family, my mom's younger brother's family, they got me. This is one of the things they got me because they know I run a lot. They know I run for exercise. This actually probably would be the best time for me to go running, especially while everybody's asleep. And I'll see what happens like after I'm done filming this. So I might just film this video and then do 2 more tomorrow. Actually, I might not be able to, because of course tomorrow night my sister and the fam are leaving, so I want to spend time with them before they go. So actually, I might not film tomorrow. I might end up filming, and I have to go to work at 3, so I probably won't end up filming Friday. Probably before my uncle gets here, because then, like I said, I don't want to have to explain to relatives what I do and stuff. I feel, even though I know there's nothing, this is cool and there's nothing wrong with this, I just don't like having to be like, well, I film and talk about books and stuff, which I'm not even doing that in this video. Well, actually, yeah, I am. I will be talking about some books that I got. But they know that I run, so they got me this. It's nice, warm. The material's a little more, not as soft, but it's good material for the winter time, like when you go running and stuff. So they got me that, and then that said on, and Uncle got me, I thought they got me footies too. Where's the footies? I don't know. I thought they got me oh, here they are. They got me some workout, like footies that I'll probably wear for like when I go working out and go running and stuff, or if I go to the gym. I might, like, because I don't have, like, socks that I would consider winter type socks I would wear when I go running, stuff like the ones that go up to your ankle or your knees. The ones I would consider specifically for running. I don't have any of those, so I'll probably just start wearing the footies, even though it doesn't get terribly cold here. It's not like, I mean, there are some days where I think it gets bitingly cold, but like today wasn't bad. Today was pretty comfortable. I mean, I still have to wear a coat and stuff and scarf but once you were outside for a little bit, it wasn't that bad. So they got me these, and they also got me these. These are so cute. It has all the different, I don't know what kind are these. I don't know, but of course they're from Old Navy. Old Navy always has cute things like socks and stuff, and some t-shirts. So there's these, which at first I didn't realize, I thought I was just gonna get a bunch of footies, and these are the size, the knee and ankle socks are the ones I need the most right now. So these, I don't know if these are, I haven't opened them, I haven't taken them off I obviously haven't taken them out, so I don't know if these are ankle or knee socks yet. I'm gonna find out though. So I'm gonna go through all this stuff and, cut the little tags and all that. Okay, so, and let's see, where is it? Okay, well, let me show you. Oh, here's the other ones. Here's also from that said aunt and uncle. And then this is from my friend Terry from Florida. This is one of the gifts she got me. It's a little shawl scarf thing, that is. I'm gonna deal with that again. It's actually a Game of Thrones related or Song of Ice and Fire series, if you're referring to the books. Let's see. Here's the little dragon pin thing to hold the scarf together. I feel really bad that I didn't realize that, I mean, I know she told me I was getting one, but, to me this looked like just a regular scarf shawl. I mean, it was actually something I didn't expect her of all people to get me something like this, because it seems more of a thing than a grandmother or an aunt would get you. But it's very nice. And it's handmade, I believe. It's from Etsy, and I think everything there is like something someone made and they're selling. But yeah, apparently this is Game of Thrones related, so I'm wondering if maybe this is maybe the colors on here represent the different Game of Thrones houses. And then, let's see. Oh, and I actually opened another gift she got me. This is like one of those little cases that holds cards. It's like a little plastic case on it with a Gotham character on it. Actually, my current favorite one. So that was from my friend Terry. And then the other thing Terry got me was this. This is so cool. If you are a Gotham fan, then you know who this is. And it's so, I kind of have a bit of a crush on the actor that plays these guys. I shouldn't, but, I mean, the actor, of course, in real life, the actor is a perfectly sane and nice person, from what I've seen. Although, ironically, that's the first actor crush that I've had where the guy is a little bit younger than me. But surprisingly, he's not that much younger. He's mid-20s, and, so he could be, like, the age of if I had a younger brother or something. So he's not, it would be no different than my cousin Jenna, who her husband, she's, in her 30s, and her husband's my age. So, my cousin, and so it's like, and, one time I told her I was a little uncomfortable, and at the time I was uncomfortable about the idea of, like, if I fell in love with someone that was my age. Not my age, that was much younger than me. and she kind of gave me a little bit of hard time, and which is no surprise because that's the situation she's kind of in. And age shouldn't really make a difference. Actually, no, it wasn't about that actually. So so it wasn't about that. I mean, and I really don't have that huge of a problem with that anyway. You know, as long as he's legal. Preferably, I would want him to be in his 20s too. You know, only like a little bit younger than me. But actually, no, it was the video game thing. It was the thing where I didn't want a guy that was just obsessed with being in video games as I am with Facebook. Because at the time, I was still obsessed with Facebook, and I tried to tell her that it was more about the fact that I want this guy to, you know, motivate me to want to go do something and not just play, you know, sit around and be on the computer, both of us being on the computer all day. So, I had good intentions, but it came out, like, wrong. And it came out as, like, unfair and insulting a little bit, so, but anyway. But yeah, this guy, he's mid-20s and I'm almost 30. But yeah, he's, the actor, like I said, the actor's pretty normal. Oh, and this is the same actor who plays Ian Gallagher on Shameless, if you ever watch that show. So, very different role. His Gotham role is very different than his role in Shameless, that's for sure. Okay. Oh, the berets were actually from my mom and dad. Okay, and then, oh, my grandma also got me, oh, and I also, both my, the aunt and uncle that got me this, they also apparently gave me money, too. And then my grandma gave me some money as well. You know, I'm getting older, and I think that's just the thing that your older relatives will do. You know, prepare you for the world and give you money, especially if they don't know what to get you. For Christmas, it's like either money or a gift card. But she also got me, but they also have this, my mom is the same way too, you know, that in her thinking that they want, yeah, like there's a card with a little bit of money in it, but then they will also give, they also want us to have something other than a card to open. So both my mom and my grandma will give, like, my mom will give all my cousins something, and I'm sure when my nephews get older, she'll probably do the same thing with them, like, even if they get so old and then my mom can't, you know, doesn't know what to get them for Christmas, she'll probably come up with something, so they can have something to open. Not just a card with cash in it, but, and then my grandma, you know, is the same. I guess that's where she gets it from, is that she doesn't, you know, she wants us each to have something to open, so she'll give us each something. And so she gave me, one of the things she gave me was this, which is something you wear, like, when you get out of the shower, or the bathtub, whatever you choose to take. And it's, you know, and sometimes I put on, you know, make sure my windows are closed, of course, and put on, like, some, you know, like, wrap a towel around me, and let myself, or at least put on my, you know, pajama pants, or my regular pants for the day, and just go out there and let the rest of me air dry. So, this will be very helpful. Or sometimes, you know, you come out, you forgot to bring something in the bathroom with you, so you can run across, and grab whatever you forgot, so this will come in handy for that. And towels, they just don't stay. Let's see, and then that said, Grandma also got me, oh, I forgot, my aunt and uncle that got me the ones that got me this thing also got me this, which is like a pouch to wear when you go running, because I used to have one, I have one, but it's small, I can really only put my cell phone in there, and it's not, the zipper's not, it's kind of flying apart, like at the zipper part. So this is a little bit wider, and I wonder if this is maybe for the cell phone. Or maybe, I don't know, or maybe, I don't know. And also, you know, if I go with if my friends and I are able to go to Florida for my 30th, because that's what we talked about, they offered to take me on a trip this year, but that Florida's kind of expensive. But at the same time, I just don't want them to come, you know. It's a big birthday for me, and I don't want them to come just to come to, I mean, although, I don't know, I hope I can do the same thing for them. I mean, I definitely feel like I should do the same thing for them when they all turn 30. Because I'm the oldest. Well, no, actually, Terry from Florida is the oldest. But they're not, between the three of us, I'm the oldest. They're not, I mean, Larissa has met Terry from Florida, but Therese hasn't met her yet. So, we're not, and Larissa and Terry aren't that close. In fact, I think they kind of rubbed, there was kind of this little, like, she thought that, I think Terry Florida was a little too intense for her, emotionally. But, I mean, she's just a crazy, neurotic fangirl, like me. Anyway, back to this. So, I might, so if that happens, if we go to Florida, I might be using this, for when we go to the parks and stuff. Which will be nice because, you don't want to bring your purse when you go to trips like that. Especially if it's just going to be us, And I'm going to have to worry about locking the hotel and all that, and it's just going to be a lot of hassle. So, anyway, so there's that. So, anyway, back to what my grandma got me. She also got me, which I hadn't undone them yet, unrolled them in these pajama pants. So, I'll probably either wear like a black t-shirt or pink or white or something. Probably pink or white. I mean, probably pink or black. I wouldn't know about wearing like white with this. I don't know. I'm very weird about, I guess that's me being like, I guess maybe I do have a little bit of fashionista in me because, well, there's, like, I think these look cute, but also, I feel like white it won't be weird. I mean, not that it wouldn't match at all, but I just think I prefer pink and black. I don't know if I have a pink shirt, though. A pink pajama shirt. I'll have to get one. But yeah, those are very warm and comfortable. Okay, I don't know. I should put this back over here. Okay, so, like, back to what my mom got me. Okay, so this is something I got from my doggies. Basically, my mom bought it and made it from the dogs. There's all these Harry Potter socks. This one is the lightning bolt and the Harry's glasses on it. And then this is the I believe the Marauders map on these. Which I actually bought some socks today, by the way. Which I'll have to show you guys those later. And then, here's I was looking for this. This is a gift card from our neighbors, our friends. Not our actual neighbors, current neighbors, but they used to be our neighbors. And we both moved here together. So here, they gave me this gift card, because my mom probably was like, she never used, I think it would make, my mom probably told them it would be better, because they used to give us Macy's cards, and I'm not a big shopper. Like, at least, I shop, but not when it comes to, I don't shop at Macy's. My sister's more prone to do that than I am. So, she gave me this, so, I'm guessing my mom probably told her that this would make more sense. I would appreciate this more. Not that I didn't appreciate it, I really appreciate that they thought of us, so very considerate, but this is something I would actually use. Okay, so, back to my mom and dad, so, I think these were, first, this is also from the dogs as well, Harry Potter pajamas, and then, actually, so, okay, so I've taken the Pottermore quiz on the how to figure out what house, and it's the wrong house. I'm not a Gryffindor. I'm Ravenclaw, but my mom didn't know that, I guess. So, and I did tell her. She was like, yeah, well, so what? Well, she didn't say it like that, but, it's like, my mom was like, well, too bad, we got you these. Okay, she didn't say it like that either. It wasn't like she didn't, care at all. It's just, she didn't, I was like, we at least got you these. So, yeah, I know they're not the right one. They're not the, but I mean, I'll still keep them. I still love them, and maybe one day I'll ask her to give me the Ravenclaw ones, or maybe who knows? Maybe I'll get them for my birthday because it's a new year, or it will be in a few days. So, and these are still adorable, and I'm gonna have to try these on. I'm definitely gonna keep them because I mean, this is the first house that I love because when you're a kid, it's like you're always all about Harry and everything, and you think, and everyone wants to be Harry, and everyone wants to be in Gryffindor, and then as you get older, you realize all the other houses are totally awesome too, And J.K. Rowling's not always doesn't, is a little biased towards the other two houses. Yeah, that's from my dogs, along with the Harry Potter socks, and I have to refold this now, but I will do that later because this video is getting pretty long. Okay, so another thing my mom and dad got me was these nice warm wintry socks. They're not super cute. Nothing on them. Nice colors. Just regular winter socks. I mean, they're nice, but it's not like the ones that I got from my aunt and uncle, which had like cute little things on it. Just basic winter socks. Nice color though. And this was a gift from Santa. Finally got this. Finally got around to this. Yeah, I know. Surprisingly, I hadn't got yet because, as I've said, I'm a musical fan. It took me forever to finally get around to buying this because the one time I had the chance to buy it, I was like, oh, I'm not in the mood for it. I want to get something else, because, And I ended up getting, I can't remember what I got that day. Oh, a CD. That's right. I got a CD. I think I got the Mamma Mia 2 soundtrack that day because that's what I was in the mood for. So, yeah, and I got given a hard time for it. People were surprised, like, oh my god, I can't believe you bought, my parents and their friends, because unfortunately, when I go out, that's the only people I know, and my parents' friends, and they become my friends. So anyway, yeah, finally got around to buying this. This is something from Santa. And then, I don't know what else. I have to go through and see what else. Yes, it doesn't matter. And then I also got this. For my mom and dad. It's like a little storage pouch. Again, for running purposes. Nice. And then, I probably should turn on the light. And then I also got this from Santa. Let me see, where is it? There's something else around here. Where is it? Crap, where is it? I don't know where. Oh. Then I also got this from Santa, a gift card for $25, which is nice. But I'll probably, the next time I go to band, I'll probably end up using the $50 one. More so, because some of the books I want to get are not, they're even very expensive, but I'll be right back. This is it. This was another thing from Santa, a reading light, and apparently, I guess I have to, do something to the battery or something, take something off. But I haven't figured that out, but this is a little reading light. And I need a new one because my other ones were kind of, heavy, and this one's a little more light in weight. Now, this is a gift that I got from my sister and brother-in-law account. Actually, this one might have been from my nephews. This is the 2019 calendar. So, so I stopped using regular calendars and I actually got a planner. I started using planners, but then I wasn't very good at keeping record of those. I mean, I would still write, the times I would go to work in there and stuff like that. And sometimes in the beginning, I did start doing like list and stuff, like writing, write things in the list and stuff on what I would do. But I wasn't very good at that. I mean, I probably will eventually get out of the habit of doing this. Knock on wood. I probably shouldn't say that because then I don't want to jinx myself and make it seem like I don't have faith in myself. But this is, so what I want to try to do, and this is part of my goals for this year is to be more organized, get into better organization habits. So, I figure I'm gonna start into the habit of, how sometimes you cross out days, when you exit out, whether it's, just casual or like if you're counting down to a specific day. I want to start doing that, especially because now I have a cork board, so I don't have to worry about. Although I just realized though, I don't know if it still might poke holes in the walls. I'll have to look. But, yeah, so I have a cork board. So I was like, oh my god, I just realized I can put a calendar on the cork board. So one of those hanging calendars. And the designs are really pretty on this one. Although, again, this is one of those situations where I would love to have one with, like, my favorite characters on it or something. I think my nephew might be up. So I guess let me hurry up and finish doing this. Okay, so I also got for my parents a lovely new wallet. I had asked for one. It wasn't exactly the ones that I marked on the internet, but my mom saw it and she knew this is the kind of one I wanted, and she probably got this from the base or something. But it's very nice. And I like it because, I like the style. And I think my current wallet is kind of like this, except it's smaller than this. So I have to fold up my money, and I don't like that. So. And plus, I can put. Actually, no, I think it is different because it only has the one side where you put cards and stuff, your important cards and stuff. So, and this one has two different sides where you can put your cards, like credit cards and, those special cards you get from like stores when you shop somewhere for the first time or something. So it's nice. It's nice blue with flowers on it. There's in the inside pouch, it has look like birds or something on the inside. I can't tell, but it's very nice. It's a gift, like I said, it was a gift for my parents. And then another gift from my parents was these winter running clothes. And like I said, it looks like I'm not gonna be going running. I mean, especially since I think my other nephew's up. So I probably won't go running, and who knows, maybe I can get him to watch the live action Grinch rather than the cartoon. Or ideally, or rather than this Thomas Christmas movie he likes. If he ends up choosing those, then I might just bring my laptop downstairs. I also got these running clothes as well from my mom and dad. And then here is the throw that I mentioned that my mom and dad got me. I haven't opened it yet. I'm gonna kind of start cutting into all this stuff. Double sided. My mom got it like a light white gray color because the hair won't show up because she knows the dogs are gonna be on top of it. Yep, the older one's up finally. So, like I said, I have to make this quick. So, I'm going to be cutting into these. Who knows? Maybe I'll do that tonight. I might cut into some of these tonight. And then, I forgot to mention, this is something that I got from my sister. Another thing I got from my sister. Which is a nonfiction. I've been wanting to get into nonfiction, but, I feel like the nonfiction, you obviously have to get into a subject that you are passionate about, or at least interested in. And I've got a lot of biographies and memoirs. I got the memoir by Julie Andrews, Home. I got Chaplin's autobiography, the one he wrote. I still have to read Amelia Earhart's, which is funny. I got that years and years ago, right when I got the Chaplin one. around the same time, and I never finished it. You know, I was really obsessed with Amelia Earhart. I think that's around the time when I was taking my women's history class, and we were supposed to pick someone, a female in history, and do kind of a report on her. So I picked Amelia Earhart, especially because my hair, I had the pixie cut. I had the hair. Actually, no, I probably had my hair like this, the length it is now. So, and for Halloween that year, I decided to curl my hair, and my mom bought me a cheap bomber jacket. It was kind of nice, you know. Although unfortunately, it fell apart, so we got rid of it. And my mom told me she'd get me one. That might be a Christmas present. You know, or it might be who knows, it might be a birthday present. I just realized something. My mom said if I do the Florida thing, my mom was all like, well, no, that will be our birthday present to you, which I understand, you know. I get, you know, it makes sense. Because of course, you know, buying tickets to Florida is not cheap. So I'm not going to be selfish pride about it if that is what happens, and it'll be worth it because it's Florida, and I get to go, and you know, I'm not talking about the state itself. I mean, although Terry's in Florida, so that's a plus, but also Disney, all the parks, Disney, Universal, SeaWorld, even, you know, granted that's you know all the Florida parks. I mean, mostly Disney and Universal, and Islands of Adventure and stuff. Anyway, back to this. So there was that one, and then there was, I'm trying to think of, and then this last year I asked for, what's it called? The Walt Disney A Triumph of the American Imagination, which I started in November because I attempted to participate in Nonfiction November, but that totally fell through. There was that, and then there was the Marie Antoinette book that I got at the Gibbons bookstore, and then I also got from the Gibbons bookstore the Anastasia non-biography, which I haven't read either. But anyway, I got this one. I got this one for Christmas, which is about Rodgers and Hammersteins and how they came to be and stuff. And if you are not familiar, that is a famous musical duo who writes not actors, but the ones who write the musicals. Like they wrote Cinderella, Pipe Dream, Sound of Music. I'm trying to think what else did they do. There are a lot of them. Maybe it says it in the back. Where's it? Oh, Oklahoma, Carousel, which I used to have the soundtrack to Carousel, but then I got rid of it because I barely listened to it. The King and I, South Pacific. I'm trying to think of what else. Those are probably their most famous ones. Let me see. Are there any other? I don't know what else they've written, but those are the ones I'm familiar with. And I also read the little summary in the flap, the front flap. But yeah, I really like these. I like some of their musicals. I admit not all of them. But I haven't been exposed to all of them. So, and my sister also picked this one because the cover looks Christmassy, like with white. The writing, the print style of the title. It's white and red. She picked it because it looked Christmassy. So let's see what else. Like I said, I'll show you the throw. And then where are those books at? They're somewhere around here. Here they are. They were hiding behind this cover. And then last but not least, I have Elantris by Brandon Sanderson. Which means I will be able to start I'll be able to participate in some of the read along that Elliot Brooks is hosting. She's doing a read along of this one in the Witcher series, which I have only the first book of. Although I hear though not everybody loves this one. Like this one is a little rough compared to what he's written now. So now I have my I've continued on. And for those of you who are like a little particular about the book, like you want all your books to match, you'd be so proud of me. But I got all my Brandon Sanderson books are this size. You know, they're not all the nice pretty one, the nice big paperback ones or the nice big hardback ones. But they're all the same size. Which I can understand, you know, that does look nice, but I'm not one that's, I don't have to have. I think it looks more interesting when they're not all the same size. So, anyway, see, we can blur this. Okay, so, and Terry Brooks blurbed it too. Okay, so, I think it was Sam from Sam's Nonsense. She was the one that talked about the series, or it might have been Jean from Jean's Bookish Thoughts talked about this, but, so, Naomi Novik is the same one who wrote Uprooted, and her book Spinning Silver just came out. So, like, she told, like, I know, oh, that's funny. Enthralling reading like Jane Austen playing Dungeons and Dragons with Aragon's Christopher Paolini. That's funny. But this is her Temeraire series. And it's a dragon book set in the Napoleonic War, during the Napoleonic War. And I've been wanting to read more dragon books. I've read some middle grade ones like Christopher Paolini's Inheritance Cycle, Nicole Conway's series. I really like that, and I'm going to finish that one this year in 2019. I want to finish that one. And this is, part of what also got me motivated was to start collecting these books is I bought the last one accidentally. Like, I remember hearing, I heard Jean from Jean Bookish Thoughts or Sam from Sam's Nonsense talking about the series, and I saw one of the books, but then I realized it was the last book in the series. I didn't know that it was the last book. So it's like, oh crap. And I almost got rid of it a couple times, you know, but just like with Daughter of the Forest, I finally, well, not exactly in that same situation, because that one was the first book and I was able to read that, you know, and with that series by Jolene Marillier, you can read that. All the books in that series are kind of standalones, so you can read those at the same time. I mean, you can read those out of order. But this one you gotta read in order. So I have the last book, and then I put this on my Amazon wish list for Christmas. This is the first book, and I guess my mom didn't see the second book because she ended up giving me the third book instead. Black Powder War. So I'll have to get the second book before I get to this one. But hopefully that will take me a long time to read. Okay, so that's what I got for Christmas. I just realized how long this video is, so I really hope it uploads. If not, I'm just wasting my time, and I might have to wait a couple days before I can, refilm this. But unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to film any more videos because, well, I don't want to leave my mom hanging. And my nephews are only, I have today and tomorrow, but they're, I have to get to work at 3. So, and they'll be leaving tomorrow night, so I probably won't see them leave, and I'll probably have to say goodbye to them before I go to work. Which really sucks. Well, at least I'll spend most of the morning and the afternoon with them, so. And I had today with them. Oh, and then today I treated myself and got my mom on the way out after I paid for the actual things I bought first, which were 2 books for my nephews, and then this, The Lost Queen, is the first book in the trilogy, and This is basically, I'm told that it's like, well, as it's Outlander meets Camelot. And it's about this woman who is the brother of the man who inspired Merlin, or, in the whole King Arthur legend. So, like the sister, his sister. So, yeah, I decided to get them because I was in the mood for fantasy. And there were no, like, literary fiction books at the country bookstore that I was, like, really excited to get. So I almost bought the 6th book in the Outlander series, but I haven't even read the 3rd book yet. 6th or, actually, it might be the 5th book. I don't know. And I also, on the way out, after I ended up seeing these. First I saw another pair of socks that was, like, to me, like, I'm on the socks, it had a pair of eyes on it that were kind of, like, had, what is it? I can't remember what it's called. Bags under the eyes on it, and then on the bottom, or in the back, it said, on the toe part, it said, I'm always tired, or something like that, and I was like, ooh, that's perfect, for Jessie. So, my sister, so I showed them to her, and then my mom was like, that's me all the time. But, then we saw these, which are really cute, and it says, let's see, and it says, it says on there, right there on the toe part, go away, I'm reading. My mom was like, go ahead, get them. Well, if you want them, go get them. And so I got them. So that was more of a treat to myself. Okay, so that's what I got for Christmas this year. I didn't get everything that I asked for, but, that's not what Christmas was about. You're supposed to appreciate what you did receive. And it's also about giving to others and spending time with your family and showing how much you love them. So I'm grateful for what I got. And I'm not going to be immature bride about it. I mean, yes, in all honesty, there was a little bit of disappointment, but I can always buy that for myself, especially since I got gift cards. And I know some of the things I asked for, I didn't know the exact price because I'm not good with money and I don't pay attention to money all the time when they should. So I didn't look at how much some of these things cost that I asked for. So, but I knew that some of them were probably a little bit too much to ask, a little too expensive, especially like the new books in the series and the new books that just came out. So, feel free to share in the comments below what you got for Christmas if you want to. You don't have to. And as always, I hope you are enjoying your reading. I hope you had a good holiday. If you celebrate Christmas, I hope you had a good Christmas. If you don't, I hope you're having a good day anyway. And I will talk to you all later. Alright, bye.